Harriet, Lady Peter Wimsey, has evacuated her family to the Wimsey's country house, Talboys in Hertfordshire, taking her 2 children, along with the 3 children of her sister-in-law, Lady Mary, and Peter's venerable old housekeeper, Mrs. Trapp. Peter and Bunter are away on an undercover assignment. During an ARP drill, a young woman is murdered in the village, and Superintendent Kirk, who last appeared in Busman's Honeymoon, recruits Harriet to help solve the murder, as the police are short-staffed due to the war, and Harriet, as a crime novelist and the wife of a detective, is felt to be the best qualified available person to find the murderer. Udharan Chenne. The murdered girl, Wendy Percival, had come from the city as a land girl, to do agricultural work and help the war effort. She was killed in the village street while most people were in the village's 2 air raid shelters during the drill, and much of the investigation turns on who had been, or could have been, outside the shelters when the murder was committed. Patient investigation leads Harriet to eliminate several potential suspects, including 2 young men in the village with whom Wendy flirted and the RAF pilot who was last with her on the night she died. She also establishes that everyone in the shelters is accounted for, and that there was no way for anyone to leave either shelter unnoticed during the drill. Glumly, she reflects that her list of possible suspects has been reduced to a random, wandering maniac. Returning home from one of her investigations, Harriet encounters Bungo, Peter's old school friend and now a high-ranking officer in British intelligence, who has received a coded message from Peter which Peter had said only she could decipher. The message is based on a book code, and after thinking carefully she realizes that the key to the code is the sonnet which she started, and Peter completed in Gaudy Night. The decoded message says that Peter and Bunter have accomplished their mission, but their danger is now great and they must come home separately. They require assistance to get home, and the message says which routes they will be taking. By solving the cipher, Harriet has saved Peter's life, just as he once saved her life. The message also instructs Harriet, in the event of his death, to read the letter he left for her in his bureau. Handling the unopened letter, Harriet reflects ruefully on the years she spent avoiding Peter's proposals of marriage, when all she wants now is to be with him again. Then she realizes that she married him when the time was right for her, and that to have settled on the wrong terms would have been disastrous for both of them.